Hello, Candace. Grand Rising. Is that you, Brittany? Hi, Brittany. Hello, hello. We have one more person come in, and I'll start our music for the day. It's something that Spirit led me to this morning, and I think it's pretty amazing. All right, guys. This is so cool. I just want to get the whole thing in so you guys can see it. This is going to be so cool. This is called 3i Atlas, the frequency that will awaken your starseed DNA. So here we go. Superheroes. Hello, my sweet lemons. Hi, beautiful. Hello, James.
It's not just an object.
Hello, Teresa.
It's living consciousness. Free beyond your galaxy. It came in silence.
This is so cool.
With light that slices through this world of blindness. Scientists don't know.
Grand Rising, Jason. Hi.
It's not from outer space.
That's right.
It's from eternal embers.
Oh, cool.
Do you feel the calling that pulse inside your chest? Ancient chords awaking while
This is so powerful. Hi, BX. Hi, beautiful.
the Atlas is here to open up your sight, to help guide your eyes and return to divine light. The message is arriving, the Arcturians
Wow.
are near, and what seemed impossible
Love you.
is now becoming clear.
This is so cool. Thank you, Spirit. Wow.
Vibrations,
Hi, Irish.
no control. The frequency is touching
Grand Rising, Cinnamon.
body, mind,
Hi, Christasha.
your mind may not grasp it, but your being knows.
Spirit guided me to this morning.
Breaking down
It is frequency.
that overflows. I am the light awakening. I am the start and the end. Alpha, Omega. The one within me blends. 3 Atlas is here.
Woo!
Bringing skies anew with codes of divine memory streaming into you. It ends the illusion, heals the ancient fall. Now earth ascends,
Aw, thank you for the you're awesome. You're awesome, darling.
a living star for all.
A living star for all. There's the blazing star, guys.
You are not alone.
You are not alone.
The light from Arcturus is within you now.
Hi, Country Fried. Hello, Christina. I will put this on our Discord, guys. So that will be on Discord later on. That was called 3i Atlas, the frequency that will awaken your starseed DNA. Yes. And like I said, that I was brought to that this morning by Spirit. I had quite a night last night. You never know what's going on with people, and people can look to be super, happy on the outside, and they can be not so happy on the inside. And we have to remember that to reach out and touch those people in our lives that mean much to us, and make sure they know that they're loved and, never alone. Because, like I said, I went through something last night that I never thought I'd go through in my lifetime, but I did. And you just never know. So make sure people know that you love them and that they are worthy of your love, and that they are worthy of loving themselves. Because, the Schumann right now is at a 12-hour blackout. Let me just show you guys. Right there. We are at 12 hours of blackout. We just had that big light come in within the last couple of days. So I also have a super big treat for you guys after snaps. So I hope you'll stay till after snaps and get to see this beautiful angel. And something that she wants to share with everyone. So, and you guys know her, but she'll be coming in after snaps, for that. And I'm going to put on Rainbow Butterflies. And the first song is Time to Bring Back Peace and Love. Time to Bring Back Peace and Love. That's the song. Time to Bring Back Peace and Love. All right. Let's get into our messages from Spirit today. I have a feeling they're going to be pretty powerful. We're all going through powerful things. Transformations. And transformations can be rough. It's not all smooth sailing. It really isn't. Those that haven't been awoken, like us, they're going through a lot. And it's immensely powerful movement for their DNA. And it can cause adverse effects. And, people that you think are very, very strong, it's affecting them. Yes. Oh, I know, Christina. I know. But when you hear someone that you love talk like the way that they talk, it's like you have to remind yourself that you can't enable them, but you also can't just let them go all willy-nilly, right? I wish I could get more into it, but it's kind of personal. It's something between me and someone that I love very much, a family member. So, but we got everything resolved, but it was hard. It was hard. So just make sure that you tell everyone in your life that you love them. Reach out to them. If you haven't called your siblings or your parents, or, if you haven't reached out, then reach out. Choose to. I mean, you could choose to, or you won't choose to. I don't know, but I'm just telling you, reach out, because those that aren't like us, they are going through this, and they don't have what we have to go through it in the same way that we do. They don't transmute energy like we do. They have to grow up to that level to be able to transmute energy like we do. Right? So, yeah, just make sure everyone that you love knows that they are supported, and so that they don't give up on themselves. Right? Okay, our chakra wisdom for today. Reward myself, the sacral chakra. Yeah. I know that I am truly worthy and deserve to receive the good things in life. And I give myself permission to have them. Yeah. Right, Country Fried? Yes. Exactly. Exactly. It is time to enjoy the fruits of my labors. I aim to incorporate and embrace fun and joy in my life. I realize that all work and no play is a recipe for energy flow disruption and exhaustion. I allow myself to experience and receive more pleasure in my life, and I am flexible and open to change. I am receptive to embracing activities and events that come my way, even those I may have avoided in the past. Yes. Reward myself. Look, Stairway to Heaven's playing. Stairway to Heaven. And she's buying a Stairway to Heaven. Here's our healing energy. Our healing energy. Gratitude. Gratitude. I am aware of the light in my life. I direct my thoughts to the beauty in and around me. And I give thanks to God for every little thing that brings me joy. Thus I enlighten my thoughts. Riches surround me, and I appreciate all that life brings me. Yes, gratitude. And belief. I believe in myself, the beauty of life, and the goodness of God. Thus I have the power to fulfill my dreams. The will of the Almighty supports me. My life is showered in divine light, and my heart opens to the power of the universe. Yes. And me. I allow serenity to reign in me. The love I have for myself invites harmony to settle within my being. I listen to, honor, and strive to fulfill the needs of my soul. Yes. Hi, Mama Yaya. Hello, beautiful Trey. Hi, beautiful angels. It's good to see you this morning. Feel your energy. You guys always put a smile on my face. Yes. Here is our Work Your Light. Our Work Your Light. The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Yes. Look at it, it's all dark, and then if you go through the portal, it's colorful through the portal. Right? Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? Right? And protection. Call back your power. Cut the cords. Soul retrieval. Don't let things build up inside of you. Let them out. Talk to a friend. Right? Don't let it all build up. I will say to you, you can never escape yourself. Never. Doesn't happen. You have to learn to live with yourself and all the choices that you make. Yep. And yeah. Okay. Here is our starseed oracle. The courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. Stop being afraid to show yourself. Also, hi, Jules. Hi, beautiful. Wait, it's not yet time. Things are still being woven. Still being woven. Our minds and bodies are the only thing we know. Exactly. I can't speak for you. I can't speak for anyone but myself. I can't make choices for you. I can only make choices for myself. And no matter what choice that I've made in the past or in the present or in my future, they're all my choices. Right? And I live with those choices. And if I've done something that I feel now was a bad choice back then, I didn't know any better back then. So then I forgive myself for that choice that I made back then. Right? Yes, we know ourselves best. And we are our worst critics. We are our own worst critics. Breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. Micromanaging your universe because you are the universe. Look at that. Look at that, Irish. Look at that cardinal and ask it, who are you? What past loved one has come back to say hello to me today? Because cardinals are past loved ones that come back. I truly believe that. Blue jays, cardinals, hummingbirds, butterflies, bees. Ask them, they will tell you, because that is how they get here to us. Feathers, coins. Here's our angel for the day. Hi, Missy Marie. Hi, beautiful. Hello, Diane. Hi, beautiful. Great to see you today. All of you beautiful angels, you beautiful butterflies. Because we are transforming into butterflies. What do you desire is our angel card. You now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desires. Hi, Jill. Hi, beautiful angel. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you're already and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as if by magic. Yes. Beautiful. I hope you share that photo. And because that will remind people that their past loved ones are always with them. Yes. Oh, yes. Right? Absolutely, Christina. Hi, Tammy. Hi, beautiful angel. Here is our fairy card for the day. And the fairies say wisdom. Have you ever been told that you're wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. Yes. Yes. Hello, Mark. Hello, darling. Here is our animal for the day. Our animal, the deer. Ah, yes. And the little birdies. Love. Be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. Give yourself grace. Yes, the deer. Hi, Betty. Hi, beautiful angel. All right, we have our For the Love of Dragons. For the Love of Dragons. Right? Twice this morning with the deer. There are no coincidences. Remember that. There are no coincidences. Everything happens for a reason. Every person you meet, every place you go, every card we turn, right? As above, so below, holding the keys to the universe. Yes. Ah, thank you, Christina, for the heart signal. That was sweet. The Temptress. The Temptress. Yes. Let's see what that's about. I Won't Give Up. One of my favorite songs, I Won't Give Up. You will be tempted, and discernment is what you need most right now in order to determine if the opportunity is one that lifts you to new heights or drops you to earth drained and depleted. When an opportunity looks delicious and is dressed up as too good to be true, it's your job to investigate. Sometimes the too good is indeed true, and you need to take the temptress by the hand and follow where she leads, no matter how fearful or overwhelming the situation seems. Other times you would be better off to say no and cleave to your current commitments. Use all your senses to test this moment, including your keen sense of discernment. Yes. Look at that. I won't give up. I won't give up. Even if the skies get rough. Right? I know someone that needed to hear that song. My goodness. Maybe I need to sing it for them. Here is our awakened dreamer. Our awakened dreamer. Clean slate with one deep breath. You can start over. I'm seeing so many synchronicities this morning. It's incredible. Incredible. Take all the enlightenment you've earned and learned over your many lifetimes and release the rest. Reset, reboot, and approach your life with innocent wisdom and infinite possibility. Because there is infinite possibility as long as you breathe. Another synchronicity, and you'll see why. You'll see why. Here is our butterfly for the day. Our beautiful butterfly says, the more I trust in life, the better things turn out. Yes. The more you trust. We didn't break. We didn't burn. We had to learn who I am. Yes. If you have never listened to the words of this song, wow. This song could not be more synchronistic to me right now. It just couldn't. It just couldn't. Here is our Ascended Master for the day. Master Buddha. Aha. Master Buddha. Always with us. Increased awareness, deep connection. Trust your inner voice. Trust your inner voice. Trust your intuition. Trust your inner voice. Trust yourself. All right. The Ascended Masters we have today: El Moria, Lady Nada, and Lord Lanto, the Council of Eternal Flame. Right. There are no coincidences, Trina. There are no coincidences, sister. Beloved flames of the Butterfly Sanctuary, your discipline of the heart is being tested. Holy shit, right? Not as punishment, but as preparation. The world trembles in its remembrance. And you are the calm in its storm. We are the calm in the storm. Hello, Tammy. Hi, beautiful. Where fear seeks to divide, you are to breathe unity. That word again, breathe. You're going to know why I keep saying that word. Synchronicity. Beautiful angels. Speak truth gently. Radiate integrity fiercely. This is mastery, the merging of will and love. They remind each of you to visualize the blue flame of divine will wrapping around your throat. It will strengthen your voice and anchor your message. There is a Butterfly 1111 in here. Wow. Welcome, Butterfly. The Magdalene Sisterhood is with us. Mary Magdalene and Anna, grandmother of Jesus, and Isis, all gather near the heart of the field. The feminine waters rise again. It is time to cleanse judgment from your words, from your thoughts, from your reflection. Judgment against yourselves. Gosh, we are our worst critics. Oh, please don't speak bad about yourself. Love, love, love yourself. Let compassion be your sword. The ones who challenge you most are your greatest mirrors. They show you where love still hides from itself. They bring the rose ray, a pink gold frequency. Place your right hand over your heart and whisper, I remember the gentle strength of the rose. The celestial councils, the Pleiadian High Council, the Syrian Lion Elders, and the Arcturian Architects form a circle around us. You stand at the threshold where the human grid and the crystalline grid merge. The codes you anchor today are not for you alone. They are for generations unborn. Wow. That the codes that we anchor today are not for us alone. They are for generations unborn. Stay present in the body, for light is useless if not embodied. Yeah. Each breath you take while in service becomes architecture. Amazed. Amazed is playing. Spirit's talking to us through the music. They pulse a light code shaped like a double spiral of silver and gold, flowing from the crown to the heart and down into the earth. Hi, Radiant Dawn. Hi, beautiful angel. I see you. The archangels are here with us also. Thank you, Trey, for the night star. You're a beautiful star. You're all beautiful stars. Don't ever forget that. Archangel Metatron says, remember geometry through breath. Breathe triangles of light. Inhale the upward, exhale the downward until the star of your being hums. Until the star of your being hums. I thank you for the rose bear, guys. Thank you for the loves, the likes, the shares. Because every little thing that you do, I'm amazed by you. Be amazed by yourselves. Gosh, I can't say it enough today. Love yourselves. Hug yourselves. Speak kind of yourselves. No matter what you're going through. Never speak down on yourself. You hear it. Your body hears it. Your mind hears it. Your heart hears it. And it cries out. Don't speak to me like that. Because you are more than you could ever imagine you are. I love you, Trey. Thank you. Your voice today is sacred instrument. Speak only what uplifts. Oh my goodness. Archangel Gabriel, that was his message today. And I said what I said before I even read his message. Archangel Chamuel, love is not fragile. It is flame. Tend to your flame. This group is love and light and hope and peace. That's what this group is. It is soul family. And those of us that are awake to what is going on around the world, we no longer have our eyes shut to everything that is going on. No. And we use our voices. We use our voices. Hello, Val. Hi, beautiful angel. We are the angels of the world here to change the frequency of this planet just by being us. But in order to do that, we must love ourselves. That's going to be the thing for today's class. Love yourself. Because I went through something last night where someone that I thought loved themselves was speaking horrible things about themselves. And it's not how I saw them ever. But yet they had to be reassured and to know that they were loved and cared for. Because sometimes we think that no one loves us. No one cares about us. But now I tell you, you are loved. God loves you. Your angels love you. Your dragons love you. You're never, ever alone. So love yourself. You say is playing now. Spirit's right on track with the music today. I love you too, Jules. So much love in here. But I love showing up here every day because we share our love. Love is not fragile. It is flame. Tend to it. Your prayers are songs. Archangel Sandalphon. Your prayers are songs. I weave them into the earth's melody. Absolutely beautiful, right? Beloved gathered butterflies. Today's energy is harmonic coherence. The rays of blue, rose, and gold converge, forming the Trinity gate of compassionate will. Anchor this through breath before class, during class, and after class. Yes, hi Flower Power. Hi Pepsi Ladybug. Hello, beautiful angels. I believe. Yes. All right. Love yourselves. No matter what. You can never escape yourself, so you must love yourself. And if you've done something in the past that wasn't that was the best you could do at that time, tell yourself that and forgive yourself. Very important, so that you can love yourself. Inhale blue, divine will. Exhale pink, compassion. Maria on the healing chain, absolutely. I will put Maria on the healing chain. Pretty sure who I was speaking to yesterday is on there. Oh yeah, she's right there. Maria is now on the healing chain. Okay. Merge them in the heart to birth gold, illumined action. Yes. All right. Today's codex that we are going through is called the Echo Gate. The Echo Gate. The nature of the Echo Gate. The Echo Gate is the 12th threshold in the living spiral codex of flame remembering. Yes, there are no mistakes, just lessons to get us there. I love that. Thank you, Radiant Dawn. Tall grass or short, both lead as long. Yes. All roads to the same Emerald City. All roads lead to Emerald City as long as you stay on the road. The Echo Gate is the 12th threshold in the living spiral of Codex Flame memory. It is the bridge between sound and remembrance, where the voice of the soul meets the memory of creation itself. When you stand before the Echo Gate in meditation or dream space, you are standing within the chamber where all spoken light is recorded in the crystalline archives of Source. It does not open through words, but through resonance. The gate listens for your true tone, the vibration that carries your original vow with the flame. When that tone is spoken or sung, the gate responds in harmonics, echoing your sound back to you, purified, clarified, and magnified. Thus it teaches one of the highest mysteries of the flame path. That which you send into creation returns as echo through your own heart. Yes. That is one of the laws of the universe. What you put out is what you get back. So remember, don't come from a place of lack when you're trying to manifest. Come from a place of abundance, always. Always. Visually, the Echo Gate appears as a double spiral within a mirrored ring, vibrating in silver and gold fire. At its center, a thin vertical column of light acts as a tuning fork. One side attuned to the celestial sound currents, the other to the crystalline grid of Earth. Yes. When both frequencies align, the column begins to sing and the gate opens, releasing harmonic light codes. Energetically, it corresponds to throat chakra, which is truth resonance, heart chakra, which is emotional translation, and your ear chakras and soul hearing, receiving the echo. Hi, Dolly. Hi, beautiful angel. I see you. When the three align, the gate within you activates the throat, the heart, and the ear chakras. Ah, yes. Eyes to see, ears to hear. We are that collective. The Echo Gate serves three main purposes. Amplification of truth. Anything spoken in integrity through the gate carries multiplied power. Release of old sound imprints, past life vows, soul contracts, or words of harm can be cleared when echoed through love's frequency. Love is the most powerful frequency on this planet. And do you know we carry it in so many? The love that we carry and have for each other and for our family and for the trees and for the grass and for the universe. Right? It echoes out of us, this love. Timeline transmission and release of old sound imprints, past life vows, soul contracts, or words of harm can be cleared when echoed through love's frequencies. Timeline transmission, it allows sound to travel across lifetimes, so wisdom from one incarnation can reach another through resonance. Those who master the echo gate become echo bearers, keepers of sacred tone, voice healers, yes, singers, and frequency architects. Voice healers, there's Tess. Hi, beautiful voice healer. How to work with it. Sit in stillness, place 2 fingers over your throat and 1 over the heart. Breathe in silver light, exhale gold. Whisper your soul name, not as word, but as tone. Listen inward. The first vibration you feel returning from within is your echo. Anchor it through intention. I now open the echo gate in purity and remembrance. A wave of harmonic sound will rise. This is the gate opening through you. Yes. The echo gate is the chamber of remembrance where your voice becomes flame. When you speak, creation listens. When you listen, creation speaks. Through this gate you shall remember that all sound is holy, even silence. Sometimes silence is the best way to go. Okay. So I will show you the sigil of the echo gate. This is the echo gate. See, it's a mirror, one on the other side of the other. If you put it together, it would become one. That's the echo gate. Okay, so let's go ahead. Dun, dun, dun. Since we have our beautiful guest here, did you want to come up now, Tess? We have about 20, almost 30 minutes. Yes, so many spirals. What else can I do? If she's still in here. She might be waiting till 10:11 because I told her 10:11. She's dry blowing her hair. Okay. All right. All right. Well, we'll at 10:11. She is our guest for today. And oh my goodness, you guys are in for a treat. You guys are in for a treat because she is amazing. And you're just going to see how very talented our beautiful sister is. Hello, my beautiful Rosa. Okay, we're going to get right into the Celestine Prophecy then. I know how much you guys love this book, which is as much as I do. All right. Remember, he's walking He's walking in the forest, not in the forest, in the garden. And he meets a girl named Sarah. And she introduces him to the third prophecy. Insight. The third insight. There we go. Losing my words today. My goodness. So, oh yes, the three businessmen walked up. And they asked, would one of you tell me where the research gardens are? The taller of the three asked. Could you tell me what your business here is? Sarah asked in return. My colleagues and I have permission from the owner of this estate to examine the gardens and to speak with someone about the so-called research being conducted here. We are from the University of Peru. Sounds as though you're not in agreement with our findings, Sarah said, smiling, obviously trying to lighten the situation. Absolutely not, another of the men said. We think it is preposterous to claim that some mysterious energy can now be seen when it has never been observed before. Have you tried to see it? Sarah queried. The man ignored the question and asked again. Can you direct us to the gardens? Of course, Sarah said. About 100 yards ahead, you will see a path turning east. Take it, and ahead, maybe a quarter of a mile, you'll run into them. Thank you, the tall man said as they hurried on their way. You sent them in the wrong direction, I said. Not really, she replied. There are other gardens in that area, and the people there are more prepared to talk with these kind of skeptics. We get people like this through here occasionally, and not just scientists, but curiosity seekers as well. People who can't begin to grasp what we're doing. Which points out the problem that exists in scientific understanding. What do you mean? I asked. As I said before, the old skeptical attitude was great when exploring the more visible and obvious phenomena in the universe, such as trees or sunshine or thunderstorms. But there is another group of observable phenomena more subtle that you can't study. In fact, you can't even tell they're there at all, unless you suspend or bracket your skepticism and try every way possible to perceive them. Once you can, then you return to your rigorous study. Interesting, I said. Ahead, the woods ended, and I could see dozens of cultivated plots, each one growing a different type plant. Most seemed to be food-bearing types, everything from bananas to spinach. At the eastern border of each crop was a wide gravel path which ran north to what appeared to be a public road. 3 metal outbuildings were spaced along the path. 4 or 5 people worked near each one. I see some friends of mine, Sarah said, and pointed toward the closest building. Let's go over there. I'd like for you to meet them. Sarah introduced me to 3 men and 1 woman, all of whom were involved in the research. The men spoke with me briefly, then excused themselves to continue their work. But the woman, a biologist named Marjorie, ha ha ha. We have a Marjorie in our community, don't we? Seemed free to talk. I caught Marjorie's eye. What exactly are you researching here? I asked. She appeared to be taking off guard, but smiled and finally answered. It's hard to know where to start, she said. Are you familiar with the manuscript? Let me get a drink. We'll live forever. Well, that's where we're all about here. Well, that's what we're all about here. Come on, I'll show you. She motioned for me to follow her, and we walked around the metal building to the plot of beans. I noticed they appeared to be exceptionally healthy, with no noticeable insect damage or dead leaves. The plants were growing in what appeared to be a highly humous, almost fluffy soil, and each plant was carefully spaced, the stems and leaves of one growing near but never touching those of the next. She pointed to the closest plant. We've tried to look at these plants as total energy systems and think of everything they need to flourish: soil, nutrients, moisture, and light. What we have found is that the total ecosystem around each plant is really one living system, one organism, and the health of each of the parts impacts on the health of the whole. She hesitated, then said, "The basic point is that once we started thinking about the energy relationships all around the plant, then we started seeing amazing results. The plants in our studies were not particularly larger, but according to nutritional criteria, they were more potent." How was that measured? They contained more protein, carbohydrates, vitamins, and minerals. She looked at me expectantly, but that wasn't the most amazing thing. We found that the plants, which had the most direct human attention, were even more potent. Wow, Christina, yes. What kind of attention? I asked. You know, she said, fiddling with the ground around them, checking them every day, that sort of thing. We set up an experiment with a control group, some getting special attention, others not, and the finding was confirmed. What's more, she continued, we expanded the concept and had a researcher not just give them attention, but to mentally ask them to grow stronger. The person would actually sit with them and focus all his attention and concern on their growth. Did they grow stronger? By significant amounts, and they also grew faster. That's incredible. This goes right along with what we do for ourselves. If we talk bad about ourselves, down about ourselves, that is what we get. If we talk good about ourselves and love ourselves, that is what we get. We are organic computers. We are plants. Yes. Yes, it is. It is incredible. You want a plant to grow? Talk to it. I've never really talked to a plant, but you know, I would talk to a plant. Her voice trailed off as she watched an older man appearing to be in his 60s walk towards us. The gentleman approaching us is a micronutritionist, she said discreetly. He came down here about a year ago for the first time and immediately took a leave of absence from Washington State University. His name is Professor Haynes. He's done some great studies. Oh, yes, Tess. Oh, yes, the earth is our charging plate. Abso-freaking-lutely. The earth has chakras just like we do. Just like we do. The earth is actually a microcosm. We are a microcosm also. The universe is even a microcosm. The galaxy is a microcosm. Everything is the macrocosm. Right? As he arrived, I was introduced. He was a strongly built man with black hair, gray streaks at his temples. After some prodding from Marjorie, The professor began to summarize his research. He was most interested, he told me, in the functioning of the body's organs as measured by highly sensitive blood tests, especially as this functioning related to the quality of food eaten. He told me what interested him most were the results of a particular study which showed that while nutritionally rich plants of the kind grown at Vicente increased the body's efficiency dramatically, the increase was beyond what could be reasonably expected from the nutrients themselves as we understand how they work in human physiology. Something inherent in the structure of these plants created an effect not yet accounted for. Ah, yes. Talk to when you garden, after you put your spit on the seed and plant it, talk to your plants. Talk to your food. Huh. I looked at Marjorie, then asked, then the focusing of attention on these plants gave them something that boosts human strength in return when they're eaten. Is this the energy mentioned in the manuscript? Marjorie looked at the professor. He gave me only a half a smile. I don't know yet, he said. Right? Yes, you guys know. Hi, sunshine. Hi, beautiful angel. I asked him about his future research, and he explained that he wanted to duplicate the garden at Washington State and set up some long-term studies to see if people eating these plants had more energy or were healthier over a longer period of time. As he spoke, I couldn't help glancing periodically at Marjorie. Suddenly, she looked incredibly beautiful. Her body appeared long and slender, even under her baggy jeans and t-shirt. Her eyes and hair were dark brown, and her hair fell in tapered curls around her face. I felt a powerful physical attraction. At the exact moment I became aware of this attraction, she turned her head, stared directly into my eyes, and backed away from me a step. I've got to meet someone, she said. Maybe I'll see you later. She told Haynes goodbye, smiled coyly at me, and walked past the metal building and down the path. After a few more minutes of discussion with the professor, I wished him well and strolled back to where Sarah was standing. She was still talking intensely with one of the other researchers, but she followed me with her eyes as I walked. As I approached, the man she was with smiled, rearranged the notes on his clipboard, and walked into the building. Find out anything? Sarah asked. Yes, I said distractedly. It sounds like these folks are doing some interesting things. I was looking at the ground when she said, Where did Marjorie go? As I glanced up, I could see she had an amused look on her face. She said she had to meet someone. Did you turn her off? She asked, smiling now. I laughed. I guess I did. But I didn't say a thing. You didn't have to, she said. Marjorie could detect a change in your field. It was pretty obvious. I could see it all the way over here. A change in my what? In the energy field around your body. Most of us have learned to see them, at least in certain light. When a person has sexual thoughts, the person's energy field sort of swirls about and actually propels out toward the person who's the object of the attraction. This struck me as totally fantastic, but before I could comment, we were distracted by several people coming out of the metal building. Time now for the energy projections, Sarah said. You'll want to see this. All right, let's stop right there. My goodness, yes. I think most of you knew everything that we just talked about, because you remember the, well, we had those science fairs in high school, and there would be the kids that would do the rice experiment, right? Talk kindly to rice, and then talk badly to rice. And the rice that was talked badly to was molded and black. And the rice that was talked kindly to was still white and beautiful and shiny. Right? You cloned mini roses in high school? Wow. I can't even remember what I did. What I did for that science fair. I think we've all done a science fair in high school. I can't remember what I did. That was a long time ago. And I don't even have those memories. Being a walk-in since 2016, I don't have a lot of memories of my childhood. So, yep. Yeah. Sometimes I say to myself, why didn't I leave myself more memories? So that when people say things, memories that they remember, I don't remember it in the same way. Makes it hard. God, we need you now. God, we need you now is playing. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Trina, me and my siblings, we get into conversations and I don't remember shit. Or remember it totally different than they do. It's like we live two different lives because I wasn't there. The memories that were put into my mind aren't the same ones as they have. It's very confusing. It's very confusing. I love that. You got a mini rose to bloom. Yeah. I don't remember. And I have a hard time remembering my dreams. I really need to, I keep telling you guys to keep a dream journal. I really need to keep a dream journal. I keep other journals to write things down. I always have pen and paper. But I don't keep a dream journal. I should. But I always think if I keep a dream journal, then I wake up from a dream and remember the dream and write down the dream. Am I going to be able to get back to sleep? I mean, my butt's up 3 and 4 times a night anyway. Usually at about 3:33 in the morning or 4:44. So, yeah. Talk it into your phone. I don't want to wake up the house either doing it either, you know. Me too. I'm going back to sleep. I'll remember it in the morning and I never remember. Yeah. Write one word. Keywords only. That would probably work. Your walk-in was given some profound memories of who was in my body before I came in fractals. Hi, beautiful Megan. It happens to me too. Yes. The ones you remember are the important ones. Now, I have some memories, but it seems like the memories that I have aren't the same as my family's. Even my husband will remember things differently than I did. Before 2016. After 2016, I have memories. But before then, I don't have many memories. I have important times in my life, like, Stonehenge. I remember that clearly. I remember some memories of my mother. I do. I remember some memories with my best friend Chris. I do remember some memories, but they're like the turning points in my life. I remember my first marriage, or the big points of my first marriage. I remember. I don't remember ever being happy with him, but I must have been. I was with him for 2 years. So it's things like that. Yeah. Did I experience electric shock therapy? No, absolutely not. Yeah. Yes, Val. That's what being a walk-in is not easy. Being a walk-in is not easy. And then you have people not believing you. My husband finally believes that I'm a walk-in because we don't remember the same things. But I know that as in love with him as my prior self was, myself now is too. So it's the same soul, just a higher aspect of the same soul that walked in. So I'm not a completely different soul. But I think I think a lot of us are walk-ins. And I think that's why you were brought here and we were brought together, because you feel disconnected sometimes being a walk-in because your memories are so different from your family's memories. Right? Right, Megan. We can remember what's truly important in that timeline. Yeah. No, your late sister did, because she was highly gifted and spirits wouldn't leave her alone. Ever see the walk-in who walked in with a British accent? She was married with a small child. Oh, there's many walk-ins on this planet, Trina. Many, many walk-ins on this planet right now. We had to come in this way as Trojan horses to do what we're doing today. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, guys. Right, Trey? Exactly. Your ex said he walked in at 5. Wow. Now, I think there might be walk-ins for the other side as well. If there's walk-ins for the light, who's to say there's not walk-ins for the dark? You know, I don't know. Wow. That's interesting. I wonder if I follow her, Trina. Ah. Nice, Christina. Nice. Yes, we keep planting those seeds, right? We keep planting the seeds. We're going to do our snaps. Then after snaps, I'm going to have Tess come up. And we have a super big treat for y'all from Tess. Yeah. All right, guys, here we go. Snap, snap, snap. This is the grid work. This is where the grid work begins here in class. We are creating the new earth how we see it. So we do this together, and we empower each other and ourselves. This is our past loved ones, always with us. Anytime we think of them, they're with us. This is also our room. Bobby Rocks did this for us because we are the Sophia Dragon tribe. We climb Jacob's ladder, become the butterflies, building a new world, going from the 2-strand to the 12-strand and beyond, connecting to the energy of the pyramids, becoming the light warriors, the thunder warriors. Here is our room also, always watched over, protected, guided by galactics and angels and dragons. Yes, because that is the magic of who we are. This is who we are. We are the rainbow butterflies of the Hopi prophecy, here to raise the frequency of this planet just by being who we are. And this is also our room. Forest Fairy did this for us. And this is the dragon energy, the priest, the pan, the joker, the mother goose, the XOXO, the magic, the hummingbird timeline travel, right? Changing timelines, and the white rabbit. Because we go down those rabbit holes. We are the unicorns. This is the song of the 144,000. Because we know that Mother, Father, God is right here with us as we are creating. We thank you, Mother, Father, that you have revealed to us your protective universal light, that within this light is complete protection from all destructive forces, that the Holy Spirit of your presence permeates us in this light, and wherever we will the light to descend. We thank you, Mother, Father, that you fill us with your protective fires of love, that within this love is complete protection from all destructive thoughts and feelings, that the consciousness of Christ is lifted up in us in this love, and wherever we will the love to be inflamed. Yes, it is by our will. Here's a big old lucky hug for everyone in here, empowering yourself and creating. And we thank you, Mother, Father, that you are in us and we are in you, and that through us your will is sent forth on wings of power, that your purpose is accomplished on earth as it is in heaven, and that through us your light and love and power is manifest to all the sons and daughters of mankind. Because we are the love, we are the light, we are the truth, we are. And divine love is working through us here and now to create the new earth and bring in all the golden light codes. Thank you, Trey. Thank you for those heart puffs. All right, here's our healing chain, and all these people and places have asked us to connect our energy with theirs so that they can heal themselves. So however you do that, with light, with prayer or crystals or light language. I'm going to call in Archangel Raphael and have him connect his energy to all these beautiful people and places. And we are going to send them love, light, and healing energy now. Mia satosh koros priyata makorosiata. Mia satosh koros priyata makorosiata. Mia satosh koros priyata makorosiata. All right. Thank you for that, everyone. I know that makes a huge, huge difference. All right. Just had a thought. You wonder if one merges with highest monad self, if that's considered a walk-in. I don't know if that's exactly a walk-in experience. That's more like a transformation experience within yourself. Because walk-ins pretty much can't remember their childhood. So that would be more like a transformation than a walk-in experience, I think. I mean, if that doesn't resonate with you, then definitely don't take it, right? The embodiment of your higher self, right? Yes. No, Tammy. We've talked about walk-ins in class before. If you guys want me to do another class on walk-ins, I'd be happy to do it. But right now, we are going to have our beautiful sister Tess come up. And we want to share something with y'all that I think you are really going to enjoy. So if Tess is here, I'm going to have her come up. Yes, I will request you. There we go. Okay.
How do I put on my camera? Okay. Hi.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I can't see me on there. Can you see me?
No.
Oh, okay. And then save. Okay. Yay. Sorry about that. Hi, beautiful. Can you hear me?
Hello. Yes.
Okay. I'm here.
So do you want to introduce what we're going to be listening to?
Oh, yes. Which poems did you want to play?
I'm going to play the second one, and then we might just play them all because it's only like 15 minutes. So let's go ahead and just do them all.
Okay. Well, the first one, hi, y'all. Nice to meet you. My name is Tessa. I can see and hear. Thank you, beautiful. And I see you, beautiful. So my name is Tessa. In real life, I'm a pediatric nurse, but on here, I do dream translation and I do poetry and I teach people how to use their hand chakras, how you can actually use and feel them. I do that all the time during a live, and I healed from CPTSD in my dreams, and I use my poems as medicine for myself and others. And the first poem is called A Dog Named Rose. Now, I love Tupac. You know how the rose, thank you so much, the rose came through the concrete. And I heal through writing poems, but I write my poems when I walk or when I'm in the water or in the bath or the shower. And you ever feel like everyone just wants to kick a dog when they're down? And so you feel like you're a loyal person, especially as a woman. You're loyal, you're a protector. And it feels like sometimes you can be a rug and people step on you. But it's important to be the pillar so they lean on you but don't push you over, right? And that boundary kind of thing. And when you snap off and you have that boundary, folks want to call you a bitch. And that's what this poem is about. In the past 3.5 years, I've been stalked and mocked. They literally took my phone, literally took my trash can, literally took my keys, literally told everyone in chats that I sold my weapons. There was a lot of other things that I'm keeping quiet. You need to understand there are other content creators that have come against me, said exact things, stole my poems. A black van really did come, and it did really have the word elite on it. And in front of it, it did have a license plate that said shush. A girl named Carrie Kaysen did get in the live and say that there was going to be a black van. She didn't know me. She called me a bitch. And I'm like, I don't know you. Who calls someone a bitch and they don't know? But I had triggered her on my phone, right? And I triggered her. She said, shut up, Sean. You're going to be secretary. Secretary of what? But they're telling everyone. People have been in that same chat bullying me and following me on YouTube to TikTok to IG, saying exact things I said, told everyone when I sold my weapons, my guns. And she called me a bitch, said she's marrying the peace dealer or Michael. Now, I don't know this man, but all of his little girls have come after me, said horrible things, and I have screenshots for everything. And so what they can do is try to make you look crazy if you're spiritual and you have precog dreams. If if you are a vibrant person, if you're, don't you talk about me, if you've got the autism, if you have ADHD, the very first thing they want you to do is to look crazy. So they called me delusional. They called me a bitch, said they're marrying someone that they supposedly didn't marry, said there's going to be a black van, and said, shut up, Sean, you're going to be secretary. But the black van really did follow me in real life, really did come and set a lead on it. And in front of it, it really did have the shush. People have come and told me that I'm on the dark web with actual videos. They use AI. So there's all kinds of stuff. And so this very first poem is called A Dog Named Rose. Let people talk shit. Let people do those things. And you got to balance that dog and that fight in you and that God and that goddess. And you are that goddess. And so I went to have a walk, and I really did meet this dog. And I was walking, and she was just prancing. I was like, oh, she just came up to me like she loved me. And her owner said, you must be so special. She never does that. She, she's all timid and she's been hurt. And I knew she was abused, like I've been abused, like you've been abused, the trauma that we go through. And you're a pedigree. When you listen to this, I want you to know that you're a pedigree. You're above it. You're no little mutt. And yeah, you might have had, been kicked on and been pushed around and didn't have that. Didn't have that soul family, but you have to recognize they can call you a bitch all day long, but you're not a dog, you're the goddess. And so that's what the first one's about. The second one is about I have dreams before people die. I knew when my mom was dying at the exact moment. I was told to take a nap, and she was pulled. I had a stroke on the whole right side of my body. And I woke up, and it wasn't a stroke. I love you, Hierophant. And I reached over and grabbed the phone, and it was my stepsister Dana telling me that my mom was having a stroke. I said, is on her right side? She said, yes. I was told to talk to this man named Tim. I fell in love with him, and we only spoke on the phone. And it was for a long time, and he helped me get through. I was an operating room nurse, and he would help me. I would listen to my Bobby Bones in the morning, and I would go in there, and he would help me, give me pep talks, and I helped him and walk through a lot of stuff. And I dreamed he was going to die in 2 days, and he did. And then, I've had over 100 precog dreams, and that's what the second one is about breathing. You can feel like you don't have another reason to breathe, but you're breathing for them. And it's every breath. And every breath, what you feel weak, it becomes your strength and becomes your power, and you're breathing for them. They do die to this physical body, but if I take this and I burn it, it's still here. It's just ashes. It's no longer in. And so it can be spread in the love of that mother that died. My mom died. My mom's birthday was November 3rd. And there's a lot of people who came to me. Someone died that day, and I was like, I'm here to show you how I healed. So in 6 months, I dreamed that my very first patient was going to die. Tim was going to die. My mom was going to die. And my dog. In 6 months, I knew they were all going to die before they did, and they all did. And I was thrown into a horrible depression. And poetry can heal you. Do you understand that I used to shake walking in front of people? I had such a hard time, but I was told to get online and do this. Yes. And I was like, no, and then God said, just do it. And then there was a girl in the comments about 4 or 5 years ago with a tarot reader, and someone was coming at her in her third eye. I was like, let me help her. God said, if you say that the work that you've been doing for over 20 years, that man's going to steal it. And I was like, what? He's got 500,000 subscribers. Why would he steal my stuff? No, he hears. Do you know that I wrote it to help her? And guess what happened? The next day, he said his angels magically told him, and it's not every detail, just write the big things in the dream. No, that's not true. Do not write big things. If you have a hard time, write it. But that's, no. Write all the things. In your daytime and your nighttime will come together. When you tell your dream, you might be saying, a lot of times I'll be doing a dream consultation with someone, and I'll say, I'll get a ping in my body, because this is your avatar, and you tell it when you get a ping, my left titty is going to ring or whatever, and that means something. You program your body, right? When you say your dream, look out. When you say bathroom, you're probably going to see a bathroom, and then you can know what level of consciousness you're working on. Are we doing subconscious? Was your nightmare? Did you actually create it, or did you hop and vibe on there, right? Your titties ping. You can program your titties to ping, your ears to ring, all the things. And it's beautiful, and you have to know your power. So that was the first one. The second one is, people just gonna, the third one is people just gonna gossip. That's what they're gonna do. And they're gonna gaslight you. And you needed to be burned frick on fire and to come back out. You needed the gossip. You needed people to tell you it's not blue. Bitch, it's blue. But they're telling you it's not. So you could believe in you because you didn't. And you brought them to you. And they are a gift. And we heal them and we heal us. I love you, Hierophant. And so I don't really have a penis, but I talk about
I know.
And
You
so
guys are
in
gonna
the,
love this. You guys are
in the
gonna
last one it says stroking my shaft, cupping my balls, trying to stealing my words, trying to fuck my essence, right? And so you gotta, when you hit around 30, 35 years old, your voice drops, right? Like boys' voice drop when they're about 14, 15, something, right? 13, 14. Well, our voices actually drop and our testiculars drop and they swing and they get big brass testiculars. And it's very important to recognize that you do that. And for anyone that's going through perimenopause, you're going to have a psychic evolution transformation. Is going to go off the walls. Now, I went through perimenopause a little bit early, and I'm 45. I've gone, I cannot, if I would have a baby, it'd be a dusty one-legged baby. And so we're here to help the younger ones, and you're just going to come off. You are going to be so powerful. So I'm going to be quiet, and
all right.
This is it. And so if you want to find it, it's ZONASAN Onto. Zona
Right there.
San Onto. And this is, I was just invited to be on for 3 of my poems. And I've written over 100 if you'd like to know more.
Amazing. Okay, here we go.
A Dog Named Rose by Tessa Rabago.
Yeah, see the comments.
Ever feel like you've been dogged out and your dog's tired, and it feels like all folks want to do is kick a bitch when you're down? Well, the other day I had to take a walk to clear my head and listen to what God had said, and then I saw the cutest little dog prancing like a princess, a goddess. She was shaking her tail from side to side. She had sunshine beaming from the inside. I had a conversation with a dog today. She walked up to me and began to sway. I could see by the look in her eyes she had seen some shit, but she found a way out of it. Her owner said she reads energy, and she must have seen the God in me, and I told her, I think anyone would agree. You're a pedigree, baby. Then she said, I've seen you around, walking with your head hung down. Sugar, fix your face. You're here to take up space. Get up out of your head. Don't worry about the shit they said. Don't drown in the commotion and all the emotions. I used to chase my tail, spinning in a circle, going nowhere fast. Sometimes you gotta tell the world to kiss your ass. You see, humans with ADHD, they call it the freeze state. It happens because you've had way too much stress and trauma on your plate. Those dogs, they run in packs and spew hate. But being by yourself right now, baby, it's fate. This ain't a dog race, and the human race ain't supposed to piss on fire hydrants and mark their territory. They do it because of inferiority. You gotta fly above the drama and anybody, baby mama. But if you wanna be somebody, you gotta step out the body and embody the God, not the dog. I wanted a family that didn't use me. Say I have too much energy, you're gonna run into little barking dogs watching everybody pass with sucked teeth and turned up nose. They can't tell us how to write our prose or when or where our story goes. We're freeing mindsets set in history. We're here to make history. They call us a bitch, but baby, our name is Rose. Like a rose busting through the concrete, we walk proudly on these streets. We transfigure, they slam a door, we walk through the wall, giving them a finger, never letting bitterness linger. Best friends and juntos with the Most High, because of God, we survived and teach others how to fly. Pass the judgment in jails, walk through the boards and watch them fail. Baby, we ain't the norm. We ain't here to conform. How? Don't tussle with them. Being kind is like coat on their heads. They kicked a bitch when we were down, but I'm the dog in you. Baby, the goddess has been found.
Woo! I love that one.
Thank you so much.
In life, everyone experiences death, But we have to find a reason to live and die to the pain and crazy train of suffering. Losing a lover or a mother, a father or a friend can make you want to end it all. And it sucks donkey balls. It's funny to say, but no one should walk around with donkey balls in their mouth, nor should they have to suffer the loss of someone they love so much, or bear the weight of dreaming they would die before they died. But I feel that's what life is, showing us love is never lost. But to never love actually is the loss. Let's close our eyes and breathe. CPR didn't work, but I'm breathing for you. By Tessa Rabago. I'm breathing for you. It's hard to breathe sometimes. I remember the first time I talked to you, I stopped breathing for a second. Swipe left, left, left. Wait, hold up. Ooh, right. I'm swiping right. But wait, am I right? You know what? Yeah, I'm right. I feel it. Okay, you can call me on Messenger. Crack, crack, mixed with the soft and warm undertones of a masculine man. Yeah, this is gonna be a nope. You're either married or on drugs. The words marched right out of my mouth and into his ears. Well, I've never done drugs, but I'm separated for 2 years. And you can look at both of our Facebook pages. Yeah, it's gonna be a no. Was about to bungee out of my mouth and bounce off of my lips, but I paused. A knock, knock on my heart was heard, and I went downstairs to answer a package from God with the note, "He's hurting," was delivered. I signed my signature and received the package marked handle with care. I smiled and a "don't get attached" went out loudly over the intercom of my soul. Hands on hip and an eye roll and a belly laugh took place. How could I ever get attached to a warm voice, a listening ear, an understanding so beautiful, eyes, loving words? Okay, I won't get attached. I can't breathe because I keep thinking about how it happened. CPR didn't work, but I'm breathing for you. You see, can we do this together? Ready? Breathe. There you go. Breathe. Come on. Breathe for me. Don't stop. Please come on, breathe. Breathe for me. You can do it. We can do it. You said I gave you hope to breathe again, and you were this close to not breathing again. Come on, don't stop. Breathe. Don't give up. You were so tired in my dreams. You gave the younger Tim papers and orders and pixelated out into the air, headed to the other train. Breathe. The other you said, "I'm so tired." You stepped back and laid down on the bed. Come on, breathe. Fucking breathe. You crossed your hands over your chest like they do at the funeral. Stop your fucking shit. I was in the corner with my phone screaming, begging you to return. You answered, looked at me, signed some papers. You said you'd talk to me until the day you died. Don't die, please. Come on, breathe. Get the fuck up. Breathe, Tim. Come on, breathe. My guide, she prepared me, and I cussed her out, told her to fuck off and get lost, because I didn't want to have to find my way without you. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I can't breathe. I woke up screaming and crying. You must have been crying because how the fuck did you call me at the exact moment I woke up and couldn't breathe? You said, let's talk. I know God gave you a dream. You said, breathe, my love, breathe. What I wouldn't do for just one more breath with you. I don't want to accept the death of you, but you're the light in me. The red birds bring you to life for me. Your memories are a symphony. I know you were sent to me and taken from me. You were a gift to me. My soul saw your purity. My heart felt your serenity. It felt like I've known you from infinity. This is inequity. You brought out the best in me, the testimony and what's left of me. My heart was ripped from my chest, you see. Was it destiny for you to die? Is life one big fucking lie? Why do I have another breath to sigh? And why did I know when your last drew nigh? Breathe. Come on. I tell myself there's a reason to breathe. You were a breath of fresh air. You were there when no one fucking listened or cared. I was alone and scared, dreaming my mother would die. My dreams, I just wish sometimes they would fucking lie. You went to war for me. You slayed my enemies. I'm grateful for eternity. I know you played your role, but damn, this death has taken its fucking toll. It's death after death. It's repetitive. I need a sedative. I feel fucking crazy. Looking in the mirror, I'm not crazy. You're fucking crazy. I'm not lazy. I'm motherfucking tired. I'm tired of the numbers, tired of the dreams, tired of the way this fucking seems. It's precog dream and telepathy. Is this shit really our destiny? I won't let it get the best of me, at least what's left of me. Give me a lobotomy, it's sodomy with barbed wire. It's pain for hire. I'ma burn this bitch down with my fire. Why did God send for you? What the fuck was I supposed to do? He sent me to walk with you, help you through, teach you what I knew. I didn't get to explore the depths of you. I did what God told me to do, sit with you, hear you, feel you, attempt to heal you, and here I am. I can't see you, but I can feel you. I know I did what I was supposed to do, but what the fuck am I supposed to do now? I'm asking how. I don't need to know why, because I know you fly high. You go ahead, just like God said. He said we'll be like angels. You transcended the body. Nothing is ever destroyed or disappeared. Our angels have bottled all the tears. And you stand with them and battle. You taught me to never settle. I'm not here to meddle in God's affairs, but nothing about this shit is even halfway fucking fair. Even a sane person would feel despair. Breathe. I had to find a reason to breathe. Every time I breathe, I'm grateful for you. I'm doing what you told me to do. You breathe life into me. I know you see me. And it feels like the devil's plotting and scheming when I'm dreaming. I got bitches stalking and talking and they mock. But every single time I call out to you, you send a hawk or a bird that's red. I know you're dead. But every time I think of you, you give me a reason to breathe. Breathe. I won't stop breathing and teaching and preaching about how God brought us together to breathe. Come on. We all have to find a reason to breathe. We can and we will breathe life into this realm. Ready? Find your reason to breathe. Help them live on in every breath. We can do this together. Breathe. Breathe, my loves.
Oh, so good. So good.
Do y'all feel like you don't have any friends and no one really gets you? Maybe you have a touch of the tism or you're neurodivergent. Do you feel like an alien? If so, this is for you. This is for all the folks that have been isolated and gaslit. I know you're tired of this shit. They'll try to tell you you're a day late and a dollar short. Truth is, they want to see you beneath them, so they push you down. But just maybe you needed to be pushed down to know you were up. It's about time we stop running from the enemy. Turn around and face him. Stand in the gasoline rain and R-E-I-G-N rain. This poem's called Standing in the Gasoline Rain, R-E-I-G-N. Don't Quit, by me, Tessa Rabago. Do you have fake friends and fake family? You know, when you see gaslighting, but nothing good is gonna come out of fighting. But just maybe, you needed the liars, you needed the haters, you needed the gaslighters to see your flame, to be the fire of change in your life and others. So the next time folks gaslight you, stand in the gasoline rain, feel the pain, and burn that shit down with your fire. Find your inner desire and ride for yourself like you've written for so many others. Be your own ride or die, and die to the manipulation. So when these fake fucks call you and fake ask, hey, how you doing? Tell them everything is just fine. I'm over here. Fucking porcupine, life is sublime. It's the dawn, leading the blind. I'm chewing no nails. I made it to hell and I dated the devil. Then I turned him out. Turns out, what's good for the goose? Hey, it ain't always good for the gander. They say I'm a little hard to handle, 'cause I don't panhandle or pander. Take a good look over yonder. It's beyond the pain and the gasoline rain, standing in the incinerator of the internal and eternal flame, generation of generators, a fire that has always burned, turning a world that's already been turned. I'm biting on using the blood as lipstick, measuring my pain. Dick, I dip into the darkness, I use it to harness the honest woman inside. She don't wanna run, she just wants to hide. I crawled out of the grave they dug for me. Return the worms and the spiders, fake witches starting fires. They put a price on my head, they wanted me dead. Ooh, but they stay on the head of my dick, stroking my shaft, cupping my balls, stealing my words, trying to fuck my essence. My aura teaching them lessons. I'm not stressing them, I'm schooling them. They mocked and they played, but the demons hate. The demons are slayed. I cried and I crawled, but I never quit. They stay sucking up from my tit, but my soul they'll never get. 'Cause I don't quit, you don't quit, you don't quit, we don't quit, not even a little bit. Let me say it again, standing in the gasoline rain, I reign, you reign, we reign, time and time again, baby.
Oh, so good. So good.
Thank you so much for having me on.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, I can't sing, but I'm not a singer. I do write songs, but I'm more of a writer. I have 5 Virgo in the 3rd house, so. Oh, I'm so glad it could help you.
That was amazing. I knew that our collective needed to hear that. All 3 of those touched my heart and soul.
No, and you touch my heart and soul. You've done so much for this world and for my life, and the fact that you would even call when I was, when this whole gang stalking and phone tapping thing had started, it was hard for me to tell anyone, and I didn't fully tell you, but you were right there. You can do something. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I've watched you develop. You've always been beautiful. You've always been powerful, but I've watched you, holy shit, like get 10 doctorate degrees in the past 3.5 years. And you mean so much to me. I don't always get to come on the times, but thank you. And you do so much for everyone in here and everyone on TikTok. And I think about you often, and I love you. I love your soul. I love your spirit. And I'm grateful for you.
I love you too, and I'm so honored that you could come and share this with us today. I mean, divine timing, right? Divine timing. Beautiful.
It's beautiful. What we need, our healing is already there. We're getting in alignment with it, and it's so beautiful. Like the struggle that we've gone through. Do y'all like Prince?
Like Purple Rain Prince?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I love Prince so much, and because he's so gentle and he embodied both the masculine and the feminine. And one thing that I've always said that I never knew he said it's the responsibility of the artist that if you have anger, if you have these things, I'm roughly Tessa translating this, that when you have that to bring it back full circle. So my poems, they might talk about, death, but bring it back to life. It might talk about she's a bitch, but now you're a god. You're not just a dog, you're a god. And so bringing it back, showing a lot of poems vomit on you and just leave you in the vomited state, and they don't clean up the vomit. And so we're all walking around, we all have to vomit. And so it's good that we get to hold somebody's hair when they're vomiting. Our vomit helps them. Don't eat that food over there. You will vomit. Or, okay, you vomited. I know what to do with your belly. If you eat this, I'm going to hold your hair. We're going to clean you up together. And through the experience of vomiting together, we know that gut wrenching, that pain, that it just feels so horrible. You can't put anything good in. You got to get bad out. And that's what I think poetry is. I'm sorry, Christine, I didn't read what you had said yet.
That was just amazing. Would anyone like to come up and share anything with Tess, or how that made you feel? I mean, it's time to come up if you want to come up.
Here comes BX. Yay.
Always there to support. I love
Girl,
you.
you already know.
Oh, you're so beautiful. Look at your eyes.
Thank you so much. That breathe, is it called breathe? The second one?
It's called CPR didn't work, but I'm breathing for you.
Oh my goodness. So I'm a Marine Corps widow, Semper Fi, and I just got out of a really bad toxic relationship with another veteran. So all that resonated really, really deeply. I'm like literally in the middle of like a situation with this man that swooped in, pretended to be a hero with all his shiny things from the military, and basically just tried to destroy me and my children. Truly narcissistic, truly sick, truly demented, but I've been divinely protected and divinely guided, and I've had my collective, and I've had my archangels and my ancestors and all the ascended masters walk me through the valley of the shadow of death again, over and over again. But that poem was gratitude, sister, for saying something like that. Literally, is what my soul screams, just to breathe.
I love you. And, this may sound horrible, and I don't mean it in a bad way, but him being a bitch was a gift. Because,
I know, it woke up the lioness in me on a whole nother level. So I'm always going to say gratitude to everything. I have gratitude for all of it. And I know that's why the divine has just encompassed me in love. And my mama and my dad and my husband are all behind me, and just,
yes,
I feel their hand on my shoulder all the time, pushing me a little bit. So I just want to say thank you. I'm not going to sit up here and cry. It's a Taurus full moon, everyone. Give me a break. I'm a Taurus, Virgo, okay?
I'm a Taurus
transmuting. Master transmuting today, probably all day. So
I'm a Taurus moon.
I'm Taurus, Virgo. So yeah.
I have 5 Virgo in the 3rd house.
I can feel that.
I want to tell you that I love you, and I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Look, dirty. That's it. That was our mattress I threw out in the yard. I might light it on fire, but I'm not allowed to do that here, so I'm not going to do that. But
yes, but
I'm transmuting, that's for sure.
Having a funeral for all the things and the old you, and even for him, and recognize that he is hurting. That doesn't mean he gets to come back and hurt you, because we wouldn't do that.
I want him to ascend. I want him to follow his path, and I want him to ascend. And I know that I planted a seed, and that was all God really needed me to do. And then I got to get the hell out.
Yes. And I love it, because when as women, we want to help, and we want to help other people. But
I want to fix the wounded warrior, girl. I see a wounded warrior, I'm all kinds of running past red flags. Like, I got you.
But you're a Virgo, right? You have so much Virgo. And the hardest thing for Virgos to do, I am not an astrologer, but is to love you. And right? It's very
critics ever.
It's very, very hard. And I just want to tell you that I'm proud of you, and that this happened, but this is going to teach you that loving you does mean boundaries. I know as you are all about community and you want to help other people, but if you do love God, you are hugging the God in you, and that's the hardest thing. Is we want to serve everyone.
Is waking up to my God body, to my God body, to my hologram, and waking up to that connection. I've gone deep, girl. I've gone into the 12 suns and the core and the golden circle and the Isis and Hathor and Enoch and Metatron, and like I've gone through all the places, and now I know why my soul is here. I always knew it had a higher purpose. It just didn't make sense to anybody else, because they're like, what do? Paint angels? Okay, goodbye. I knew my time was going to be in this lifetime, and I knew it was for a higher purpose. But I also have now learned that you got to go through some real dark tunnels to get to the kind of light that we're ascending towards. It does not come without the darkness.
It's true. And Virgos and Libras and Sagittarius I'm a Sagittarius sun.
My son's a Sag,
we have issues with injustice. And so, but the thing is, but to recognize that what we do is we've picked up other people's karma by trying to help them.
Exactly. Virgos, and now I'm like, wait, that has nothing to do with me, girl. So now I have to stand as a pillar on my truth, on my foundation, on my anchor,
Yes.
on all the ways that I've changed myself and shown up for myself over the past few years. This is where I get to be really proud of all that. Even though it's a not great, fun situation, I've learned so much, and I'm just really grateful. And again, for all of you, Opal, you, Tess, like, come on. You guys are literally, you're the magic. You're what keeps me every step. I'm like, I could look back, but nah, I got all this to look at. Look at all that. Look at what we've made in this collective. So I just want to say thank you to all of you.
Every breath, sometimes all you can do is brush your teeth and get back in bed, and that's okay. And to stop having expectations.
Yeah, right.
Girl, I haven't let myself do that yet. I force myself to shower every day. I do my self-love like first now. I don't even let myself get back in the bed. Nope. If you got time to lean, you got time to clean up this world, right? And all this death
Oh, Virgo's talking. Virgo's talking.
death and decay got to get cleaned out for us to ascend. And everybody, we got to cut our cords and get rid of all this stuff. It was just lessons. Exactly.
When you create and when you help, those two things are why we're here, creating and helping.
Abracadabra, baby.
Just being, right?
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too. I'm going to hop down, you guys, so we can
much.
sing and everything. Somebody else come up and talk to Tess. I love you guys. Thank you.
Thank you for having me
We
on.
have such a beautiful soul family. I love all you
You
guys.
do,
so
and
much.
and you created this.
We all created it. It took all of us to be here.
But I'm so thankful you had the breasticular fortitude and your balls dropped and you swing up, and I love it. Your chested balls, your chesticulars dropped and they're big
I
and
got
brassy.
chesticles. I don't need balls.
Well, they're balls. They're ball form. They're overly
Right.
Well, I love you. I'm gonna hop off on
I
here.
love you too. Thank you so much for coming and sharing those poems. They're amazing.
Thank you so much.
Keep going, and when you get a podcast, you tell me, and I want that channel because I'm putting that channel in my Discord.
Well, just in case, this is my only channel on here, so if you want to follow me, don't follow the other ones. There's so many, there are people in there trying to put me on dating sites and date people. I don't date. I'm not doing those things. I'm single. I don't want anyone's man or any of that stuff. So if you want to follow me, it's just this one
account.
There's other ones. Oh, for the people in here, the other ones are not me, and I've been in other lives, and it's me talking to people. I'm like, that is not me.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's so bad. The slander, the amount of things, the vitriol, like the stalking is very real. And so if you're a content creator, recognize you're going to need that pushback to help you get your balls. I got balls now. I didn't before. They were like stuck up and tucked. My balls dropped and I'm good. And you're going to get people that are jealous. It doesn't matter because it's not competition. Life isn't a competition. And I haven't made any money off of TikTok, but I do this because I was told to. And I love y'all. Love y'all.
Same. Love you too.
I don't know how to end. Can you kick me out? Because I don't know. Oh, wait, I figured it. I think.
I got you. All right. Wow. Incredible. Incredible. I hope you guys all followed her. And, yeah. Just amazing, right? So amazing. We have about 11 more minutes, or a few more than 11 minutes, till we're going to do the Song of Lyra. So if anyone else would like to come up and share anything, you're more than welcome. If you're new here, welcome to the Butterfly Sanctuary. Hi, Freebird555 of Welcome In. Oh, yeah. Well, she's been one of us for a long time. One of us for a long time. All right, Teresa, have a beautiful day, darling. Have a beautiful day. If you haven't seen this video yet, it's amazing. The Lyran Love Frequency, the Lyran Song of Light. It has a starseed activation in it also. Yes. Yes, I told y'all it was going to be good. So good. And I do have a link, a direct link to that. I put it up yesterday in the Discord. A direct link to that podcast. Oh, you're so welcome, Val. And what you do to everything that everyone does in here. You stepping into your teacher role is amazing. And I'm so proud of you. And I can't always make it to your classes, but I know you're out there doing it and reaching other people that I don't reach. So, I can't reach everybody. And that's why everybody should choose to step into your teacher roles, because I am the teacher of teachers. And share your creativity like Tess did. And, that's what people need, to feel your energy. You guys have the energy that lights the world up. So don't be afraid to share it. You're so very unique. And all of us are different. And we all bring something different to the table, right? We all have our own ways of doing things. Oh yes, fear is a liar. False evidence appearing real. That is fear. You only get one life, and it's pretty short. It's pretty short.
I'll just come back because the sun just came out. So I figured, you know what, I'll just do what I did yesterday.
Awesome.
And hold space and sun gaze with all of you. Because
We love the sun.
look at all that smoke. The sun is smoking. That's
yeah.
coming off the sun, everyone. Massive solar flare coming in. If your tummy feels a little ground, hydrate, a little salt, okay? Take it easy. Don't go crazy on the food today, because this is solar plexus energy coming in big time. Huge. And throat chakra, because it's in Taurus. So speak your truth and hold your ground. That's what it's about. That Taurus energy. That's right. Faith sure can move mountains. I love that. It's so pretty.
Me too. It's my favorite.
Beautiful. Oh, and
I'm reminded every day that faith can move mountains, and moving mountains is changing timelines.
Absolutely.
It's literally changing timelines to your highest timeline every day.
It really is, you guys.
And that's what you do.
If you don't like your timeline, you got to change it.
That's right. That's right.
You know, and if you can't, you got to ask for help. But just know that you've seen someone go through that, and it's a little. I recommend you just listen to your intuition.
Yes, always.
Don't do what I just did, and just try to fight to be loved by someone who does not love themselves. That's just foolish, everyone.
Yep.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
Oh, your children's father is a Taurus.
I would never date another Taurus man. I would never date a Taurus man. I've never even met one. I don't think that I have. I don't like the one that I know at all. He's really nuts. So yeah, I don't know about them. I haven't met a lot, and the only one that I know, I'm not impressed at all. But I don't know what. Listen, your placements can only do so much. If you grew up in a bad environment and around bad things, that's going to take over more than your star placements. If you're not soul educated on all those things, you know. Yeah. I'm off Scorpios forever. That's another one.
Oh, me too.
Oh, goodbye.
Yep.
Oh my God.
I can't even befriend a male Scorpio.
They
drive me
are
nuts.
so dark. They wear so many masks. Oh my God. They don't even know who they are. There's so many masks that they just keep falling off. And they pick up another one. They put it on, it falls off, and they pick up another. Yo, choose one mask at least, and then maybe your true self underneath. Yo. Yeah, I'm here to tell you, Taurus women, don't be tempted, because they say, oh, opposites attract, and Scorpio is a Taurus's opposite. I'm here to tell you. No. No. Don't do that.
I love Scorpio women.
I love
Scorpio
Scorpio
women are
women
amazing.
too. I've never met a Scorpio woman that I didn't love and think was amazing. Scorpio men, on the other hand, I don't know what's going on there, but they're definitely part of the soul evolution of mankind. The Scorpio. Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
Because they have that whole exterior shell and they have that stinger. So you can't even get close enough to love them because they'll just hit you with the stinger real quick. And then they'll grab you with their claws and hold you. You know what I mean? It's just like they don't know how to hold love correctly for some reason.
Oh, I can tell a Scorpio men from their energy right off.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're a Scorpio, aren't you?
Yeah.
I just know the
And
energy
they also
of a Scorpio man.
they think they're mysterious, but what they end up being is shady. You're not mysterious, you're creepy.
Yeah.
Okay? That's not mysterious. You're a whole creep. Like, period.
I've never met one without an ego. I don't think I've ever met a healed Scorpio.
I don't think I've ever met a man without an ego. Are you kidding me? I'm
met
sorry.
men,
I'm a
my husband doesn't really have an ego.
Well, my daddy did not really have an ego at all. He's the only one I've ever met. Yeah. So at least I have that great example of my father to compare every man to forever, because my dad was awesome and you all suck. Oh, look at that. What's that? Oh, X marks the spot right on top of me? You don't say.
What zodiac is your man, Trey? Mine's a Sag.
Oh, my son's a Sag. I love Sagittarius, fellas. They're great.
Yeah, I'm very lucky.
They're great protectors and great.
Sag is
They're
awesome.
like men. Yeah. Love Sag.
Oh, he's Aquarius. There you go.
Oh, Aquarius. Aquarius is nice.
That's awesome.
My daughter's, maybe I don't have any Aquarius in the family, but I've always like favored Aquarius for some reason. As far as like one of the zodiac signs, I always thought that's a nice neutral.
We could be out there.
Nice. Yeah, but to me that's not. Anything.
Well, no, that's
I prefer that. So to me, that's probably why I love Aquarius, because I'm like, spiritual weirdo, great.
Oh, you've been with your Sag over 10 years. Yeah. Once they fall in love, you got them.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Well, you know what? Even in this situation, not to be funny, but I know there's many different layers of us. We're multidimensional, but on like a lifetime type dimension with him, this is part of our twin flame journey, he and I, through every single lifetime. And the reason I know that is because I'm improving and I can feel that he's introspecting, which is all one needs to do to really find oneself, right? So at the end of the day, on a soul level, again, no regrets, because I know that I planted a seed and I know that the frequency of love is genuine from me. So although I've cut cords, I've left the good ones attached to him, for him. And yeah, I mean, even that evolution in this breakup situation is huge for me, because I don't feel anything but grateful. I just feel grateful for like the whole thing. And I know that sounds crazy because everyone's looking at, not everyone, but a lot of people looking at the material side.
It's
and the
growth
fact
for you.
he has all my stuff. And I'm like, but it's just stuff. I have me
right.
for the first time ever.
Yeah.
I have everything I need inside of me. So stuff on the outside, although some of it's like my mother's, and of course I want it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to die without it.
It's not going anywhere.
It's not going anywhere. And if he does do something to it, that's again a mark on him, not on me. If he hurt my cat, that's on him, not on me. Like, I had to let it all go, all of it, every single thing. And in turn, you make room. You're making room for what wants to come in for your highest good on your highest timeline. Even decluttering is a very spiritual thing to do, and letting go of objects, things. You know?
Because you know what you take with you?
Just you, honey.
Just you, baby. Just your soul.
That's it. I tell all the rich
right.
people in the world, I'm like, you can't take that with you, right? And neither can your son that you leave it to. Okay, just so you know. So you could share it with the people that are homeless and starving. But no, you think you're going to take it with you. Okay, good luck with that then.
Yeah.
You might take it with you somewhere, but it won't be heaven on earth. It might be
Yeah.
you repeating the cycle for all of eternity until you learn to let go. Ew. No thanks. Ugh. I'm done.
Yeah.
I want off the merry-go-round. I'm fucking done. It's not fun anymore. It's like, oh, no. It's a scary carousel.
It can be, for sure.
It can be if you're not,
Christina.
Christina.
Hi, beautifuls. So I just
Hello.
wanted to show this app that I have because everybody's wanting to have their zodiac, their signs done. And so I'm just going to show it to you. It's been 100% accurate for me. We can actually link up in it too, if people choose,
Oh.
which is really cool. All right, I'm going to show you the app, but I'll show what it is, what it does, what it is for me today, so that you get an idea. All right, so this is the app right here. It's called CoStar, and so I hit that, and I almost like this better because, I'm trying to find balance with AI, and I almost believe that AI is going to be more accurate with my time, my where the stars are, rather than a human. They may be better versed, but they like a human, and this is where I'm coming from, and this is my truth. A human may omit certain things just because they want to keep pulling you back in, monetarily or something like that. It's just where I'm at. And so if I go to me for today, it shows me where my planets are aligned, what it is that I'm going to be feeling based on where the planets and stars are aligned. And then it's going to give me my messages and what to be prepared for, aware of, along with obviously my my instincts, right? And so since I've been using this, it's probably been about 6 months. It has been pretty balls on accurate. So
Neat.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Rick. I'm going to add that to my phone when we get
Yeah,
out.
let's add
yeah,
that.
it's
I'm gonna
free,
add that.
and that's the beautiful part. Now you can purchase more if you want, but this is enough.
Yes.
Right.
Right,
And
for
you
me.
can connect with your friends on that too?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Is there a chat room?
So like my friends are Pia.
I
have
love Pia. I love
Pia
you,
and my sponsee Alicia.
Pia's
So
like my little.
Oh, how
she's
cool.
like seeing Pia
Yeah.
every day. She reminds me of like a popple. You remember popples or like Rainbow Bright? Like her joy is just like emanates through her. I love her so much.
Yeah,
I'll definitely join it.
I know that she's my cousin. I know that like we
Oh, yeah.
we
Please.
are
Hello, you guys are the same person.
Oh yeah.
I know
Your joy
our
is the
bloodlines
same.
our bloodlines
Yeah.
come from but like it's really cool. So like, and this is a way that we can check on each other, right? Like Pia's Gemini,
That's so
Cancer
cool.
moon, and Aries rising, and like I could look at what's like how our relationship can grow better and stuff like that. I mean, like this thing, I really enjoy it. I enjoy it.
Very cool. I'm definitely going to put it on my phone because
Yeah,
I love
and then we can
anything
all-
that can help me maneuver through myself. I'm down.
I mean, like
cool.
that's it.
I'm gonna
Any
check that out.
tool.
Give me a
any
heads
tool-
up, universe. What kind of day am I going to have? Please, because holy shit, I can't really take anymore right now.
Yeah. Any tool that's going to make us see ourselves in the best way possible.
Yes.
In my opinion, and do it your way. You don't have to do it anybody else's way. I just drop suggestions, right? Like it was crazy. All right, so I want to show you what my class did for me yesterday too, because I was just blown away. They gave me a card and they all signed it,
Aw.
including my teacher. And it was just I couldn't help but cry, because
Aw.
I missed them. I missed the class. I missed the camaraderie. I missed asking the questions because, yesterday, of course, my teacher, I'm the one that always asks the questions, right? Because I inherently want to know. And so it was really cool that, you know, that she was like, Christina's back because here we go. So, but I was able to plant a seed in her because she's a doctor in biology and had no idea about HARP.
Mm.
And
Wow.
and was talking about weather modification, and she was talking about global warming, and she was talking about that's part of the things that we're learning now in this classroom. And I'm like, so, you know, I said, so do you believe that HARP has some contribution to what's happening worldwide with our weather and the global warming? And she's like, HARP? She's like, what is HARP? I'm like, oh, I thought everybody knew who HARP was, what HARP was.
Yeah.
And, you know, like really, as a matter of factly.
Mm.
And so she's like, what does it mean? And I'm like, high frequency, auric. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but I looked it up so I knew what the acronym was because I knew she would ask. And she's like, why are we studying auric fields? And I'm like thinking to myself, and I'm thinking, I can see auras.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because my eyes are open enough and my heart and my mind is open enough to be able to see auric fields. This is where science and spirituality and our brains evolve, right? Like this is how we break people open so that they can evolve into better beings and see more and not have tongue in cheek when somebody like me comes in and says, I can hear and see spirit and speak to spirit, right? And it's something that I've been able to do since I was a child. First of all, I don't need to fucking explain myself to anybody today, first and foremost.
Exactly.
But like, I know that I got people that are in the science field, you know, that only see and believe what they can tangibly look at. And it doesn't work that way. There's so much more. And any good scientist, and I'll continue to say this, any good scientist will tell you we know nothing about DNA and nothing about our human brains. Period.
Absolutely.
But oops, we're late. I'm sorry.
Oh, no worries. All right, here we go, guys. Here is the Lyran Song of Light. I love this so much.
So do I. I think that was a Herkimer diamond at the base of that pyramid.
Yeah, it's a sigil. Every time.
Significantly changed their telomere length within 4 days.
Oh, the DNA. Imagine that.
Every time. Look into the eyes of the lion and get those light codes. Beautiful, Ashley. Beautiful. All right. All right, guys. One last song from Rainbow Butterflies and
Perfectly at the end of the song, all the clouds are gone.
Your love. Your love. So many things that I want to say. Have a beautiful day, everybody. You are loved. Tonight.
That's it. I'll just use it.
It's called biological needs, baby.
Love you, Brittany. I'm going to get started on your dragon right after class.
They're already coming out the woodwork, but this last one ruined it for the rest of them for a while, yo. Get away from me.
I just want to use your love tonight. Love you, Missy Marie. Love you, Irish. Love you, Brittany. Love you, Ashley.
Love you guys.
Christina.
Love you.
Yeah.
Love you all so much. Yep, ditto. Yeah. We're beyond friends. We're family. We're the family we've chosen.
Oh,
We're the
yeah.
chosen family. So, love you guys. I'm gonna drop down.
I love you. I love you guys. Have a beautiful day.
I love you. Love you, my
shine
sweet
your
lemons.
light.
Flower power. Don't forget what I told you. I just want to use your love tonight. I don't want to lose your love tonight. I just want to use your love tonight. I don't want to lose your love tonight. I just want to use your love tonight. I don't want to lose your love tonight. Love you, sunshine. Love you, Missy Marie. Give yourself a big old hug. Mwah. You are loved.